in releases
Yeah.
game, in which case TPKs can be on the regular.
Right. You know, I played against in a DM that was like that. He
Well,
was
it wasn't.
ex-military. That was nothing new.
Yeah, well, and to be fair, I mean, he is kind of he is not a strict DM, but his games are like really tough. He's
Hmm.
because he doesn't it's not death by rules lawyering, which I would hate, but death
Right.
because the game is hard, that I'm okay
Yes.
with that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the one that we were doing, I think it's called Odyssey. It's 5e rules, but it's based in a different, kind of like Drakkenheim, 5e rules, but
Hmm.
different world with different sets of and additional types of characters. And I mean, let's see, if we count them out, I think in 3 weeks of play, we had 4 TPKs.
My
And where,
goodness.
but what happened was there was this demigod traveling with us, and so we were resurrected a couple of times. So it wasn't until the last time when she's not helping us anymore that it was over and done with. And
Wow.
Well,
now and
the one
now
night.
we're actually going to start a kind of a mini Fandelver, because two of the guys are kind of new to the game. One had never played D&D before, and he's like, I want them to have a win. And I'm like going, great, let's do that, and then we'll move into something tougher. uh, Anywho. Hi, Bruised, how are you?
I'm doing very well.
So I
How
have
about
to
yourself?
tell you, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm too excited. I need to chill. Um, so I have to tell you, I was talking to my daughter last night about our games and everything, because I talked to her right after we finished our game
Uh-huh.
and everything. And so I was catching her up on stuff. And at first I would always call you Pickles because of Pickles on Friday night or
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
But last night I was referring to you as Beef. And then she's like, wait, what happened to Pickles games? And I was like, oh, yeah, no, no, no. Pickles is beef, beef is pickles, pickles and beef are the same thing. And she was like, oh, okay. I was like, what happened to your games? And I'm like, nothing. I just, different names. I'm learning different names.
Oh, maybe I should name myself Pickled Beef, and then there won't be any confusion at all.
Oh my God,
Pick a
that would
bruised
kill
beef.
me. That
Pickled,
would kill
pickled
me.
bruised beef. Oh, geez, that's a mouthful. Say that 3 times
Just
fast.
for Bruce,
Oh, thank you.
Bruce, it used
I
to
Oh,
told
be
I'm sorry. Go
Bruce,
ahead.
Bruce.
Bruce.
Go ahead, Sharon.
I told my wife that she had to be on in chat because I said her death would be no fun if she wasn't.
That's true, yeah.
Is she not like home? Oh, she must be out somewhere. Is that why?
She's out with a baseball, right? Softball?
I'm I'm with my
No, she's
daughter
at a
at
Girl Scout camp.
Girl Scout, there you go.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
fine, fine.
hey,
I'm sorry, Bruce.
can
Oh,
you guys
go
not hear
ahead,
me?
Silver.
I can't really
I
understand
just want to
Silver.
let y'all know. Yeah, it's really, really loud, and I'm sorry. I'm not a Girl Scout,
That's fine.
so it's really loud.
Yeah, no
That's why
worries.
I got everything.
Okay. I'm gonna turn you down just a little bit because you sound a little distorted, but
She's probably like yelling.
yeah, I think
She's
so. But
using a headset piece,
oh yeah,
an earbud,
that's probably what it
in her
is.
phone.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, oh, I'm
As
sorry,
long as
Bruce.
she
Can I
could hear
interrupt?
for this first part, that's all it's worried about. But go ahead, Patty.
Yeah,
yes.
no, you're fine. I just want to. I discovered. I was telling Saren earlier. I discovered while looking something else up that Grim does not get his own initiative. He goes on my initiative. So, with your okay, I'll be doing it that way from now on, since it specifically states in the handbook that that's how it's supposed to go.
Sure, that's fine with me. That way you don't have to roll initiative for him, and I'll just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what's
Like
Grim
I
doing?
said,
Okay.
I don't think it's been that big of a deal so far, but I caught that, and I like to follow the rules if I can.
That's absolutely fine. Perfectly fine. Okay. Let's get started. So I've positioned your characters according to what I understand the RP is.
Mm-hmm.
So Shadow is outside.
That would explain why I can't see.
Exactly.
I had to think about that for a second.
Shadow's outside. Tilsaria is with Shadow. She has Grim. You guys are outside ready to move. as well as Barless's character is also outside,
Mm-hmm.
and Saren has gone off um, to meditate on this matter. And as uh, Tilsaria and Shadow are sitting outside. Shadow's been crying. She's super emotional. She's worried about what is going to happen, what her fate will be. Oscar Yoren was of no help. Not for the lack of trying, but just um, there's something missing. He couldn't, with the time constraint and you know, not wanting to actively vivisect Shadow. Not that he's above that, as you've seen, but he hasn't been able to come up with an alchemical cure for Shadow's current condition. And if I remember correctly, Shadow is she's in. She has 2 levels of contamination,
Mm-hmm.
and she has 1 level of exhaustion from the tests
Ew.
performed. 2 levels of exhaustion from the test performed by Oscar Yoren, and then 1 previous that hasn't
Yes.
fallen off yet. So she's got 2 and
The
2.
one previous and
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Saren walks off. He's out of sight. And we'll say, as you guys are getting ready to move and you're looking about, he appears off in the distance. And I will ping you so that you know where you're going to pop up.
Okay.
And we'll say you come from around the corner of Reed Manor
Mm-hmm.
with
Oh,
your
I see.
familiar Stinkerbell. What do you do, Saren?
Moving slowly.
Okay.
I walk to Shadow. And I take her face in both of my hands, cupping each side of her head. And I say, my poor little friend. And I close my eyes. And a little faint red glow is noticed from my forehead underneath my hair. And as it glows, the disease and contamination slowly drains from Shadow to Saren through his arms. As it gets into Saren's eyes open up and they flare up, but his mouth opens up in a silent scream of agony. And when all of the disease and contamination leaves Shadow, he falls down in a heap.
What the fuck?
Give me a
Uh.
perception check.
I assume you mean me of the what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you with the what the fuck. You see a faint, like the shadow, a lingering bit of what you think might be steam or a little bit of smoke coming off of Saren's skin. It kind of like flows out of his clothes almost, and you get just the faintest whiff of brimstone.
Is he alive or is he dead?
Give me a medicine check.
Okay, this I did not expect this at all.
You have no
Oh,
idea. You
shit.
can't actively find him. You like rush over to him as he collapses,
Yeah.
and you
In fact,
can't
I'll go here.
find a pulse. You don't register a breath. You don't find a pulse. Anything.
Oh,
Barless's
Go ahead.
character also smells this brimstone, and takes like a half step back in disgust. And he looks at Saren's body, maybe corpse, he doesn't know. And he says something in Infernal which you can't decipher. And
Correct.
he takes a full step back, spits on the ground, and starts walking away. Shadow, you are cured from your contamination. Your disease is no longer with you, but you still have a level of exhaustion. You see Saren fall to the ground, collapse in an unresponsive heap. Tilsaria, you catch glimpse of Barlas's character walking away slowly. He bumps into this ogre zombie and like he's just backing away. What do you
Okay.
do? What are you guys doing?
Telepath really quick to Grim. Watch these two, and I go after Barlas.
As you walk forward to Barlas, he looks at you and he's like, "I will have no part of this." And he full on just starts sprinting down the street.
Oh my god. Can I continue to follow him?
You can continue to follow him. Shadow, what are you doing?
I could barely hear. So
Okay,
you're telling me Saren took my disease?
let me type it out for you. Can you see the chat?
I
you know
can
what?
see.
No. You'd
No.
have to put it in Discord for her.
Okay.
So she could look on her phone.
I'll do that for you. Give me 1 second, and I'll put that in the D&D RP.
Oh my god, I am gobsmacked. I legit have no idea what the hell just happened.
He took Shadow's disease from her.
Yeah. Give me a second.
He is unresponsible. Unresponsive.
Falls to
I don't know. Can you hear me a little better?
There you go. That's in the D&D RP.
Okay. Can I see if Saren's okay?
Give me a roll a medicine check for her with disadvantage. Tilsaria, Barlas sees you giving chase, and he is just going to dash away. He doesn't want you to follow him whatsoever. Let me pull this sheet. I don't know how far he can move. No.
He should be able to at least move 40.
I think that's what it is. Movement. Where are you?
As a barbarian.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's level 5, so he should have at least 40 feet of movement. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just dashing. So he's going 80 feet. He's yeah, he's essentially off the map at this point. So you would have to continue to give chase. Okay.
Hey, did you see my whisper?
Yeah, I don't know how to whisper in frickin' roll
20. /W, but I don't know how you identify the person. Like, you're easy because you're the GM, so it's /W.
Okay, I sent it
GM.
on
Maybe
Discord.
/W the
Yeah,
name.
that'll work.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm so freaking confused, but I will do my dash movement. I can do 70. So
Okay, so you keep track of him, but he's pulling away. He is like full on, just like he doesn't care. He's not trying to be stealthy. He's just he went that way. He's just full gun ho booking it. Shadow, You're not sure if Saren is dead or alive. You can't, in your panic and your exhausted state, you can't discern whether he has just died or if he's just unconscious. I will let you re-roll your medicine check in a minute. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I was muted. That's happening.
Oh my. Okay. Let's see. Save settings. We'll go here.
I gotta go sit down. My hurt.
Let me
My
pull
hurt.
my token. There we go. So that I can see on
Out of
this.
character. Out of character. Why would you do that, love?
You don't know. Okay.
Nothing. Out of character. Why would you do that?
You guys can discuss it later. Let's play and get this game. I'm in. I am
Yeah.
hooked.
Okay. So, Tilsaria, you come onto this map and
Okay.
you are right here. I don't know if you can see or not. You are
Yeah.
right there.
I just. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm all black, but.
Are
that's
you?
Okay. Yeah.
Will you pull another token? Maybe that's. I
I
think that's
will,
the
yep.
issue.
I agree, and I'm okay with that. Oh, look at that magic.
Perfect.
Okay.
So you follow Barlas, and he has taken his dash action again. So he is like, he's just running away from you, and you can hear him. He's yelling, "Get away from me! I want nothing to do with this."
Wait, Bartless, wait! I need to understand.
Are you
5,
also
10,
dashing?
15. Yes.
Okay,
20,
so you can get to
25,
here
30,
if you're
35,
70.
40, 45, 50. I already forgot where it was. 65, 7. I think you said there. That
Yeah.
looks about right. Yeah. He's definitely outdistancing me, but I want answers, and looks like he's the only one who's got them.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah, here
Yep.
we go. All right. He's gonna take his dash action again. He's gonna run past. I want to make sure. I need to make sure this is correct. Okay. He takes his dash action. He runs past. Do you continue to give chase?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like right about here now.
Okay.
And I'm getting more and more frustrated because he's obviously outpacing me.
Okay.
But I just don't understand.
I need you. We're gonna rewind just a little bit.
Okay.
You're gonna get to right there.
Perfect. I'm okay with that.
Give me a perception check. $15 is enough. Okay.
Don't move.
What? Who's that? I'm looking around. I obviously stopped short.
Don't move.
Who's there?
Try to blend in.
Okay. And I do, and I actually have skill in that, so.
Okay. All right. Roll your stealth.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Is that okay? All right. As you freeze mid-run, you're shocked by a voice coming from you have no idea where. As you're looking around, and all you see is like big boulders, right? And then you catch a glimpse of a rock, or what you think might be a rock. You're not quite sure, and you're distracted. And when they say try to blend in, you see a huge shadow overhead. Even through the obstruction of the mist, it casts an enormous shadow that is flying right over you.
Oh fuck! Glad I listened. I say that to myself internally, not out loud.
Okay.
What is he?
I realize I'm hiding.
What is
Okay.
he?
You crouch down by the rock. Right now it's just a big shadow. You crouch down by the rocks.
Okay.
You see this big shadow loom overhead, and it just swoops down, dives, as Barlis continues to run down the street. He is attacked. And what you hear before you see is a gargled, almost like maybe 2 or 3 different voices, all talking at the same time over one another, kind of arguing with each other almost.
Okay.
And with a resounding crash, this enormous, you don't know what, lands. And you see this grisly sight in front of you. It is some sort of... It's like somebody took a Garmir, a harpy, and a rat person and put them together after they've been in a terrible accident. What you see is a winged beast with long rat-like hands and arms supporting a disgusting body, a whipping tail with a whipping tail that oozes venom from its tips. And as you sit there crouching by these rocks, your ears are assaulted by a cacophonous choir. Barlis takes 10 points of thunder damage, and then is attacked with a lamprey tail. It lands on him, and like all 3 of the heads just scream at him, and it almost presses him into the ground with so much force that he can't even get up. The tail stabs into his back, and he lets out a scream, but you can't hear anything more than this cacophonous choir. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Son of a bitch.
Okay. You take 12 points of thunder damage. And your hidden companion can also give me a wisdom saving throw, please. I'll give you advantage on this. That's a lot of ones, damn. I thought it'd be more.
Yeah. I'm grateful for it.
Oh. Okay. Almost like, like when you see an explosion off in the distance, and then you see like the force of the sound, like the shockwave kind of come barreling to you, and then it hits you with a resounding crash. Like you don't hear the explosion, like right, it's like boom, and then that big force of wind comes by, the shockwave, that hits you, and you fall prone.
Okay.
Whoever is
I'm
besides
so
trying to be
not
one with the
common.
floor.
you are one with the floor. You can give me another perception check with advantage. This monstrous creature continues its attack
Am I the perception thrower,
Yes.
or they? Okay.
You look to your, it would be your left. You look to your left and you see that not all of these rocks are rocks. Sitting next to you, blending in to these rocks, you see this.
It takes everything, all of my training, to not jump up startled, because there's a
Mm-hmm.
big thing, and everything. But I am genuinely shocked. As a ranger, I don't feel like I get the drop
Okay.
put on me as well as this person creature has. So my eyes definitely go wide, but my training kicks in, and I am still hugging the ground.
Okay. You hug the ground, and this creature continues its vicious assault on Barlas. Now that he's been stabbed with its tail, it rips in with its claws and talons. He takes what is it, 8 slashing damage. He is with what he had, I want to say 16, 12, it's 28. He is unconscious. He's being ripped to shreds by this beast. It's not even a contest. This creature is ripping him to shreds powerfully. It's beginning to even just like feeling that there's no resistance anymore. It just continues its assault with advantage, and starts slashing and ripping up this person's body until there's nothing left but tattered remains. All of their equipment is strewn around and damaged, bloodied, and they are dead. The creature takes its prize, and with a powerful flap of its wings, it soars into the air, rising 60 feet in the blink of an eye. It lets out another, like a victory screech. All 3 of these heads begin to speak in unison. We shall feast tonight. And they fly off into the distance, carrying the broken, battered remains of your former adventurer, your former party member.
Yeah, I sit there cowering. I'm afraid. I'm shocked. I'm sad because one of my party members, and as far as I know, there's another one possibly dead back where I came from. I'm just sitting there, but I do telepathy to Grim real quick. Don't follow me.
What is
Because
the
of this
range on your
horde that I've reached.
telepathy?
I don't think it has a range as long as I know who I'm talking to, if I remember correctly.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah, because we've used it before to talk to the chosen one. So
That is correct.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to know them, and of course he can't. I don't. Yeah. Anyway, but I basically just give that quick command: "Don't follow me," and I look over at this.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I sit there for a moment, and I look at this strange creature that I would presume I have never encountered before, and go, You saved my life.
And you saved mine. You just don't know it.
Now I look at him almost quizzically, like, because again, in a day where nothing has gone as I have imagined, that was not the response that I expected. And I go, I did.
You
Are we
did?
safe now?
I think so. You listened more than the last guy said did. I tried to stop him, but he didn't listen.
Sometimes he had his own mind. Oh my gosh, this day has been so terrible. Um, I have to get back to my other friends. Will you come with me?
Oh, yes, I'm looking for some people to help me.
Well, seeing as how you've already saved my life and tried to save two of our party's lives, I think you will be most welcome. Quickly, let's get away from here. That beast was horrid, and I just can't think about it right now. And I get up and very lightly just dust myself off, just barely,
Okay.
more of a show, more of a show of dusting than actually dusting off,
All
because
right.
I'm a ranger, and start heading back.
Okay. Um, you guys start heading back. You can trace your steps back. Give me a quick perception check.
Sure.
There is nothing stirring on the streets of Drakkenheim. Not at this time.
And yeah, and I am not at all shocked by that, uh, having witnessed what I just witnessed. And in
Okay.
fact, I'm moving as quickly as I can, but also quietly,
Okay.
because I fear this thing might come back. I just don't know.
As you guys start, you dust yourself off quickly. You make pleasantries quietly. We cut back to Reed Manor. Shadow, your traveling companion, your friend, is lying next to you on the ground, unresponsive.
You see what I put up in RP chat?
Uh,
That way she could see it.
Oh shit, wrong Discord. Well, let me see. Okay. Alright. Stinkerbell gives you a reassuring smile and some words. Give me another medicine check, and we'll say straight roll because Stinkerbell is there with you. You catch just the faintest glimpse that Saren is breathing. Very, very shallow breaths.
Now, is that me that catches that?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes, that's you.
Just there.
Cool. So he is breathing.
He
That's
is
awesome.
breathing. He's not dead.
Then I just slap him, and I'm like, what?
He's still
What's
unconscious,
that?
but she's slapping him.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm mad because he took it and he didn't have to.
I missed the part that I was going to add in there, and I'm kind of upset at myself. I was going to add in there that when it went into me, the pock marks and stuff like that start forming on his face, and you see that the veins contrast purple to his ebony skin. So you see that he had the contamination and the disease, and I failed to put that in there.
We can retcon that. That's okay.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We'll pretend that's what you actually.
Mostly to
that's
give
what
you reason to
actually
turn me over and look at me. But anyway.
All right. You make it back to Saria. and this unnamed companion of yours back to the outskirts of Reed Manor, and you see the familiar sights of the sentry zombie or ogres.
I presume they're gonna let me through.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could
Okay.
walk up. And...
Let's see. I can see the thing where. Oh, there I am.
Yes.
Like, come with me, friend. I can't wait to meet you formally, but time is short. Please follow me.
Lead the way.
All right. I'll come here and wait respectfully to make sure they don't stop me. I can't imagine why they would.
They just look at you, and they kind of just wave you on by. You didn't cause any trouble while you were here, and it seems like you've been able to enter and exit Reed Manor without giving them any cause of suspicion for now. So they do not respond or react in anything other than a wave and a
Buy potions.
buy potion.
I
Yeah, once I realize that I'm gonna be okay, I come up here and I is he dead? Is he alive? What happened?
He's alive. I don't know what happened, but he is alive. He's barely breathing, and I'm not happy about it.
We could discuss the morality of it all later. How do you feel?
Tired, saddened, scared.
Okay. But he's not dead.
No, need to get him to a cleric now.
Yeah, yes. I will try. I don't know that I don't, not having faith that it'll work, but I will cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Give me a medicine check.
Oh, okay.
You're not.
I believe my rolls are per shit.
You don't know if whether or not this is gonna work, but you're gonna try it anyway. You cast Cure Wounds on him, and there aren't any discernible injuries on his person.
Yeah.
But he does start to come to a bit.
Okay. If seeing that he's coming to just a little bit, I'll be like, "Can we help you?" I'm like, definitely gobsmacked, and I look over at the new friend and go, "I do not understand this. I do not understand what just happened."
Your
I
friend
slowly
was
raise my head. I'm like, that was exhausting. And I look over at Shadow, see that she's okay, and Shadow can see that my face is Saren. Nothing wrong.
And I double up my fist and I smack him again.
I just fall on my ass because I'm like, in a day of shocking things, I'm like, I don't even know what to say anymore. So I just kind of plop on my butt like, what the hell?
I fuck him on the jaw, and then I reach up and hug him, and then I said, "What the hell? That police die? You know this."
No, I didn't die. It just took a lot out of me to do.
I said, "You can die."
So could have you.
Yeah, but now what about you?
Look, I'm fine.
Don't you still have the disease?
Nope.
No.
Saren is Saren. He is
Yeah.
his beautiful face, no purple veins, nothing.
You can give me a perception check, Shadow.
I was about to wait for her to do that.
You, other than the recent bits of redness on his face from you repeatedly punching him in the face. There are no discernible anything. Saren looks fine. Better than fine. Better than you were.
I look at Sarah and can you talk now? Can you tell me what this
Yeah.
was?
What did you do?
Saved my family.
That you did. That you did. Um,
I'm
I,
sitting in front of the.
oh, she was saying something and she muted.
Mm.
She might have been hollering at Freya or
I was.
something.
I'm sorry. I was talking to Freya. She wants to go down the slide, but she has to have an adult to go with her, and I'm really not dressed up for swimming.
Okay.
So
And she needs a real adult anyway.
Oh, you're awful. I turn and look. I turn and look at this new companion I've made, and I said, I apologize. I didn't mean to be rude. This has been, needless to say, a shocking
Did
day
Barlis
for
take on
us.
a new form?
No, this is not Barless. This is a new friend who saved me. I'm Tilsaria. That's Grim. That's Saren. That's Stinkerbell. That's Shadow. I would love to share our story with you, but please, do you have a name? How, how there's so much I want to know about you.
They call me Gura.
tell you what.
Gura,
Gura.
and I reach out and shake his hand, like, pumping up and down. Gura, Gura, we owe you so much. We owe you practically everything. Thank you. What was that, by the way? Do you know what that was that attacked?
Oops, that's the wrong person.
I do not. I do not know.
I might have
How
to go
did you
down the
know it
slide
was
with her.
coming?
Did you not see the shadow?
Well, no, I was busy chasing our companion, trying to understand what happened here. Um, so no, I was not my usual observant self, I must say. I'm so thankful you were there. So thankful you were there.
I've
What
been
brings
looking
you to
for.
Drakkenheim?
Well, I've been looking for people like you.
Okay,
I was
guys, I'm going to
told.
step away from the phone for a minute. I really want to go down this way.
Fine, dear.
Right here.
Okay.
It's
Nobody.
fine.
I'll be back.
Bless her heart.
Mm-hmm.
I was told I would find a group like this to help me.
Uh, Considering that you saved my life, I am ready to help you in any way possible. And then I look over at the party, and we could definitely use a companion like you.
Have you mentioned to the party what you witnessed besides?
No, in fact, true to form, everything has just happened so fast. I'm still in shock,
Okay.
and I actually haven't said a word.
Okay.
Um, yeah, we have a story to tell, but then I do focus right back on Gura, giving him the opportunity to tell more, because frankly, I'm not able to talk.
Well, your friend back there, he got a little excited and ignored me, and it looks like he met an unkind end. But it works out for me. I found a new friend.
Gura, you did, and then I look over at Grim, and I will telepathy to him and go, he saved my life. And Grim will uncharacteristically come over and lick his hand.
Okay.
You don't. Yeah, for you don't know this, but that's actually a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, Grim doesn't like anybody really except for Tilsaria, so for him to show you affection like that is very out of character for him.
Uh, um. Okay, I will to save time. I will at this time. I will start to settle. Seeing that Saren's okay and that Shadow is apparently okay and just tired, I will recapsulate the entire tale of chasing Barless, uh, being saved by Gura, this strange creature, and then us running back. So
Okay. Um, cool. You guys save Shadow's life. You have encountered a terrifying creature of unknown origins. What exactly do you describe to the party? Do you tell them in detail or just kind of glancing over?
I will give as much detail as allowed. I will say it's not 100% accurate because of the shock being one with the ground
Okay.
and all of the other things, but in the best manner possible. So figure it probably with what 75% accuracy.
Okay. Give me a. You have. Are you proficient in nature?
No.
No. Okay. Give me a history check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know what the hell that thing was. All you know is it was powerful and terrifying.
Terrifying. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh.
You guys
Um.
are lingering in front of the very large estate of Reed Manor.
Can we go to Eckerman Mill? I am very tired. I need to rest.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We need to get out of this haze.
Okay.
It's the closest place we know it's safe for us to rest.
Okay.
I'm probably just as exhausted as Shadow is.
Sure. I look over at Gura and go, "Have you ever been to Eckerman Mill? It sounds like you've been traveling around here a bit."
Well, I just came from the south. I
Okay.
was hoping y'all could lead the way.
Oh, we will. I just was wondering if you were familiar with it or not. We will lead on, and Eckerman Mill is a place of. It's not 100% safe, but it's out of the haze. And with a good watch, we can all rest,
Okay.
and then we can learn more
It's all right.
about what you need and what your tale is.
We'll let Tilsaria take the lead. Shadow and I will help
Yeah.
with our city streets what we can. If
Yeah.
Guru
Well,
doesn't mind taking the rear and following us, or Guru, excuse me, not Guru,
Garu? Gura, yeah.
Guru.
I'll get that right.
Okay. Um.
Lots of questions,
Yeah.
I know. but it needs to wait.
All right. You guys are going to give me some. So you guys are going slowly, I would assume. So,
Yes.
Yes.
all right. I'm gonna need
And
a.
and as quietly as we can, considering all things considered, we are in no shape for a fight.
All right. Give me a stealth check, everybody. Saren, if you have Stinkerbell help you, you can roll with a straight roll.
hmm Shadow's at
exhausted.
disadvantage.
Okay,
hmm
that's a nat one. All right.
I guess I blew all my
Something
good
bad.
rolls. Damn.
Saren.
There you go, Saren.
Okay, no disadvantage on there. Saren grits his teeth through his exhaustion and minds his steps. Shadow is exhausted. She's confused. She's out of sorts and keeps kicking over bits of rock and things that she would normally very deftly and quietly be able to maneuver through. Tilsaria, the events of the day have left you quite. You don't know. You just keep replaying that scene over and over in your head, and it's not like you're not going crazy with it. You're not like, it's just distracting, and you keep losing your footing.
That I forgot Grimm's role on
Okay,
that, so that's perfect.
Grim is keeping pace with the group. He's doing pretty good. I need everybody to give me a d6. Okay. You make your way through the streets, slowly and carefully as you possibly can. As you leave the area that was known to you as Reed Manor, you continue to pass through the streets. I'm gonna need one more stealth check and one more d6. And I'm gonna put you guys on the map over here. Alright. Okay, so you guys, now that you guys have been traveling for a few hours through the streets of Drakkenheim, you kind of fall into step a little bit. Your marching order and pack gets a little bit tighter. You're more mindful. You start pointing things out to each other. It's like, hey, be careful right here. There's a bit of loose gravel, or like, don't step on that, and this, whatever. Gura kind of just walks on with you, and with that, I'll say you guys successfully make your way to Eckerman Mill.
Whew.
All right. Gura. There you are, buddy. Can you see Cup, Gura?
I can.
All right, wonderful. Gura, this is your first time here. As you leave the haze, you come up to an area known as Ackerman Mill, where what they've told you is Ackerman Mill. You see a large, what would have been a mill for like grain and wheat and whatnot, but it is run down and disheveled. Um, all over the walls of this, what you could only imagine was a very nice mill back in its day, is just covered in graffiti of parties that have come and gone, warnings written about the horrors of Drakkenheim. Stay clear of Slaughterstone Square. The gargoyles move at night. Don't get caught in Drakkenheim at night. Here lies Penelope and her cat, Mittens. It's just covered in messages and what you can only perceive to be would be rumors and such. You guys sit down, and what do you do?
Before I sit down, Saren will weakly walk over to Guru, shake his paw, hand,
My claw.
claw. It's a pleasure to meet you. Bows a little bit. We are known as Hellfire Chaos. Thank you for saving our companion. Hopefully, we can be of service. And then walks over next to Shadow and sits down.
I'm seeking riches. Is that what you're looking for?
No, we each have our own personal quest that we're on.
I see. So you don't value the gold.
It very much has worth. It helps us achieve what we need to.
I can see
Yeah,
that.
we don't hate the gold. It's not, for me, it's not my primary driver. As Saren said, for me it's more of a means to accomplish the goal. But we found that seeking gold can be very valuable in helping us achieve our other goals.
The treasures mean everything to me.
Um, Garu, now that you guys are kind of sitting here looking at each other, why don't you describe what your traveling companions are looking at?
Okay, Gura is a turtle-like creature. 5'8", 450
Oh,
pounds.
oh, you're a big guy. Okay.
He doesn't really wear armor. It's more just stuff to cover his body so he blends in with the population. The only thing it really, besides being a creature that looks like a large turtle, is the odd thing on his head. His goggles, one of his most prized possessions.
Okay. So if you look like a turtle, do you have like a shell?
I do.
Okay. Oh wow. Now you're just being goofy, Sarah. It says chunks, I'm gonna die.
Let's go, Mikey.
Oh my god. Oh. Do you come from far away, Garu, or Gura? I must admit, I don't think I've ever seen one of your kind. Uh, but you don't seem foul in any way.
Yes, I'm from far away. I'm from the Southern Reach.
And so it was the riches that brought you here?
Yes. Um, my village suffered a great drought, and I borrowed the money to try to save my village. And so I'm in great debt to pay back these people. That's why I'm here. A
Uh,
someone named Eric came out of nowhere telling me there's riches here, and he just happened to mention three individuals just like you. It's very strange, but maybe it's destiny.
We have a fan club.
out of character, do we know an Eric?
Nope.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, not that I'm aware of. Okay, good. Me and my memory. Um, I look appreciatively at Gura. So you do seek riches, but for a
For a
noble
reason.
cause.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. But for a noble cause. I can think of no more noble cause. I go over and I reach out and I go, you are a good soul.
Thank you. And you seem trustworthy. Anyone that can gain an animal's trust has to be a good person.
Thank you. Thank you. Um, I look around I look at Saren and I look at Shadow, and I say, my friends will tell you that my loyalty is not easily given, and in fact, until now, they don't even know my story of why I'm here. But I am looking for my father, uh, who left our clan some, oh, it seems like perhaps 6 months ago now, such a long time, to find out what the evils of Drakkenheim were and how they were affecting the creatures. I don't know if I'll find him, and creatures like the one we saw today make me fear that perhaps it will be in vain. When I go back, I sit quietly down.
Sounds similar to Shadow's story. Saren pops up.
Um, well, I one of the reasons I didn't want to say is the timing is different. It's how Shadow lost her family so long ago. It feels
Hmm.
selfish for me to be talking about a father who is only recently gone and may still be alive. Uh, he's a far better ranger than I.
Lost loved ones the same. It's good to know your noble purpose.
Thank you. I feel better for having shared it with my loyal friends. We have been through a lot, and sadly, we have lost one. But now we have a new friend who also has a noble purpose, and I feel hope for the first time in a long time.
I do. I feel now that I might be able to survive this land.
I smile and go, "You're pretty good at the hiding thing, and I thought Shadow was good at it."
You
Oh.
know, nobody's
Just so
ever
you,
told me that before.
just what you just walked in on this ruins of a city. It has many surprises, and we could, in fact, until sorry I wanted to while we slept, could tell you of a lot of the horrors we have already faced, and about our recent one if you like. But I'm exhausted and so Shadow, so I'm
Yeah,
just
go
gonna lay over and fall asleep. It's
sleep,
our
sleep.
pleasure to meet you. Stinkerbell will help watch,
Okay,
and
then I could get my few hours of sleep.
yeah,
And Grim, I'll
B.
tell Grim to go to sleep now, and he can help and wake up. I don't know, Bruce. We've never really talked about it because he's been kind of a thing. Could Grim help for like 4 hours, or would that affect him negatively?
Um, I don't think it would be super bad. I mean,
Okay.
I think
Well, and I don't really use him in combat, so
right. I'll say that since you guys have been traveling so long together, that his he's able to get enough rest while you're in your trance. Um, so like if you were to do a 4 hour rest, he does a 4 hour rest, and he's good for the day,
oh
right? So
yeah, no,
like
I'm sorry.
if you wanted to take
Go ahead.
shifts, right? So like if he was awake and you slept, and then when you wake up he sleeps, he'll be fine.
Okay, great. Yeah, that was, and I don't, but FYI, I don't intend to make that a regular thing. I think it's very generous. I will only use it sparingly.
Okay.
Um, but in this place, I think it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it probably is a good idea.
Can I get Ra's emotional state in a saving throw?
You can give me an insight check, yeah.
No. Stinkerbell.
Stinkerbell's
Huh?
emotional state?
No, using Stinkerbell's ability.
Oh, uh, yeah, yeah, you certainly can try. I forgot they had that ability.
I'm trying to remember. Charisma
I,
saving
st-
throw.
Yeah.
I still don't even know what that ability is.
What's the
I would
DC
need to
on
give a
that?
charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
I think it's 10. Let me see.
What's the
Mhm.
name of the spell?
10. Heart sight.
Oh, you've used that before.
Yeah, he used it the other day.
Mm-hmm. To
Okay.
charisma 10 saving throw.
Yeah, go for it.
Guru, I would need to roll it.
Mm-hmm. Gura, give me a charisma save, please.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah, he
Okay.
looks like a
I know
turtle.
his emotional state, but not his alignment.
Yeah. How are you emotionally, buddy?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Guru is grateful. And he's in good spirits now that he found the party that he was looking for.
Good.
All right.
All right. Well, Tasaria will take the. I will take the the first watch. And take my 4 hours at the end
Okay.
of sleep.
Sure. Give me a perception check, please.
There we go.
Oh. As you guys tend to leave Drakkenheim before it gets dark, and as it's starting to get dark, typically outside of the range of the haze, there is a bit of sparse, but there would be like maybe here and there a small bird or a small rat, but you do catch some sounds out there.
Okay.
But it's a quiet night, and way far deep in the city of Drakkenheim, you hear that same unsettling cry, ever so faintly.
I shudder
All right.
and worry about our next trip into the city.
Okay. With that, you're. Give me a d6. Your watch. Your watch is uneventful. Other than what you
The
were able to
cry.
hear with the cry, yeah. Okay, who's next? Gura, correct?
The other watch I think is Grim and Stinkerbell,
Grim and
and
Stinkerbell.
and Guru and I assume Gura will help a little bit.
Okay. So have Stinkerbell roll me perception and then give me one for Grim. Gura, are you gonna stay asleep or are you gonna take a watch?
I will take a watch.
Okay. Perception 12. Okay.
And that's Grim's.
24. Wow. My goodness.
Well, he's a +5.
Yeah, I know. For Grim, the since his perception is smell based, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Or hearing. I'm sorry.
oh, or hearing.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, cool. Gura, give me a perception check and a d6, please. Okay. Gura, your emotional state is that of grateful. You're grateful for stumbling upon this party deep in the dangerous realm of Drakkenheim. And you're just kind of looking over your party one at a time as you're like supposed to be keeping watch, but you're just kind of like, I can't believe I found them. What like luck. And Grim Grim hears um you know like a skittering rat every now and again or something, but he's a good boy. He knows he's not supposed to go chasing off things in the underbrush. But what he does notice is that Gura smells.
fishy, foul.
Just kind of stinky.
Oh, kind of stinky. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
he smells kind of stinky.
Okay, what is it?
Oh, what now?
What is our new partner?
He's a turtle.
He's a turtle. Okay. We'll say your watch is over. Who's up? Who's next on the watch list?
I think that's it.
That's
I
it?
think it's. Yeah.
Okay. You guys wake up to a new day. Let's see what this is real quick.
So how tall is this turtle? I mean, I missed the whole introduction. I'm sorry.
Oh, Guru is like 5'8", 450 pounds.
So I'm still the shortest. Okay.
Yeah, he basically looks like a giant turtle.
So you're a turtle.
I'm a turtle. That's right.
Sorry, spider. What weapon you got?
We don't know yet, dear. We don't know
Okay.
yet, dear.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So to give you a little more background, from since you guys don't know the greater continent of where the world of Drakkenheim, right? I thought it would be
Yeah.
nice
Right.
to give you a little blurb here about the Southern Reach. The Southern Reach encompasses the furthest latitude of the Illyrian Peninsula, stretching along the southwestern edge of the continent. The Pale-Tooth Mountains collect rainstorms blowing in from the ocean and shields these lands from harsh, dry heat of the wither-bleach desert, creating a less tropical coastline. These idyllic lands have yellow sandy beaches, flowing rivers, humid forests, and large stretching grasslands. You would see how a drought in this area would be quite devastating. The many small towns speckled along the coast are known for having incredibly beautiful ocean-facing villas, enchanting beaches, and warm weather year-round. About 1 million people live in the Southern Reach. Almost all are human, with a small amount of dwarves, elves, arcane ancestries, and small folks, amongst others. The southern reach are the southern reaches are the frontier of Illyria. Ostensibly, Illyria makes claim to the whole region as part of the Illyrian nation. But, in fact, the southern reach is wholly independent of Illyria. Separated by desert and mountains, Illyrian forces face the same geographical problems controlling the region as the sorcerer kings of old. While a great deal of trade and travel does occur, the people here owe no fealty or obligation to Illyria. Nevertheless, the people of the southern reaches have close cultural ties to their neighbors, and many try to ingratiate themselves with Illyrian politics and society. However, the region has a deep tradition associating with the worship of the old gods, deities overlapping portfolios and occasionally similar rites to those of the falling of those of the sacred the faith of the sacred flame. As such, when the faith of the sacred flame spread to this region, several hybrid faiths emerged which combined the teachings of Saint Tarna, the ideals of the sacred flame, and the myths and legends of the old gods. The strange mix of beliefs in the southern reach has often raised the concern and ire of the divine matriarch of the sacred flame, and these practices, theologies are considered deeply heretical, whatever, to the mainstream clergy. Some have even branded the priests and monks of the Temple of the Sun as cultists, worshipping forbidden gods and plotting against the faith. Just a little something I'd like to add to this, so you guys know a little bit about where Gura's from.
Okay. Cool.
All right, you guys wake up. It's daytime. The sun is weak today. The haze is doing its hazy things. You can see off into the distance, Drakkenheim is covered in its swirling, soupy, purple octarine haze. Where are you guys headed?
We want to go back to Emberwood, don't we?
I don't
Saren?
have a problem with that.
I to be honest, I've lost the thread on what we were doing because of Shadow's illnesses.
So,
No, the other thing we had going on was we hadn't decided if we was taking River up on her deal.
Yeah, and I still want to hold off on that one.
I've got information, and as I'm sure Shadow does too, concerning that. I'm torn.
Yeah, I haven't formed an opinion yet on which way is the better way
But
for.
I think going back to Emberwood and regrouping and allow us another night of long rest and preparation and getting to better meet our newfound friend would be in prime order.
okay, so
And of course, we'd also need to let the blacksmith know.
all right, so you guys are gonna let Reed Manor lie, right? Like you don't.
Correct.
You're
For
not
at
I
going
don't
least
to
do anything
certainly
with
for
it right now.
Okay, all right. I just need to add that to my notes because, well, reasons.
But we other than the blacksmith, we also have information for the hooded lanterns.
Okay. You guys gather your things and you break up camp, headed back to Amberwood Village. Let's see here. So your travels would take you. You guys are gonna do the outskirt. What path are you trying to take here?
City streets.
City streets.
The,
All right. So you guys
yeah,
are
the
gonna be
Billy.
path that least is likely to get us in the neck of that thing.
okay.
Right.
So. All right. I cannot hear a word you're saying.
Cutting out real bad, dear.
Type it out in
Sorry.
Discord if you have to.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
I don't know if everybody can see it. Can you guys hear me now?
A little.
Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Just type it in the RP channel, sweetie.
Everybody will be able to see it.
Did you get it?
Oh, she typed it in the chat channel. I see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean,
No. I know how to open that, actually. There we go. With Shadow alive, thanks to Saren.
what am I gonna do with these damn beast feathers?
Okay. So. Alright. You guys leave the relative safety of Eckerman Mill, which is on the northeast corner of outside of Drakkenheim, outside of the haze. You re-enter the city through the Academy streets, and you guys are gonna make your way crossing the Dran River, and basically all the way through the outskirts of the sprawl to Amberwood Village. Correct?
Correct,
Mhm.
but may I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
So, and I apologize, I'm geographically challenged. I'm looking at the big map, roughly where ping, just a general area, where was the manor? I'm trying to understand geographically the differences.
Right there.
Oh, the manor where we were yesterday is way up here?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, because I thought it was like down here somewhere.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, thank you. Sorry for being indulged.
Nope, you're okay. Alright. You guys set out on the streets. What pace are we taking? Are we setting a...
Quiet.
We've got all day. Let's make a quiet pace.
Okay. Slow and steady, eh?
Mhm.
Sorry, is still freaked.
Okay, give me some stealth checks.
Shadow has disadvantage. Roll from Sharon.
Grim.
Look at us.
Grim is
Oh.
not being quiet today.
Grim is super into Gura. And he is making it known. He is like walking with Tasaria, and then he goes up and he smells Gura, and then he like happy dog jumps, and does like that little half turn and runs back to Tilsaria. And then a little while later, he goes back up. He puts his nose up to him, takes a deep sniff, and then walks back to Tilsaria. He's being a goofball. Give me some d6s.
Oh. Sorry is trying to look at him a little disapprovingly, but his mood is actually lightening her fears, so it's half-hearted at best.
Oh, good. You're kind of like, hey, come on, be a good dog, and he's like, I'm a good dog. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Give me a. You know what? Have Grim give me a perception check. And you can give me a perception check as well.
That's him, and where's me? Where's me?
Okay. Wonderful. As you guys make your way through the streets of Drakkenheim, you hear before you see. I need to do some. Okay. One second. Okay. You hear before. Well, they hear you. As you make your way through the streets, they hear Rim being a goofball. And in turn, you hear the laughter of children.
Whoa.
They're speaking common. And as you guys are walking through the streets, two of them, let's see, two of them come out from where they are to catch sight of a doggy. Because it's a doggy.
It's a doggy.
Mm-hmm. And, okay. Tilsaria, give me a perception check. Because... oh my goodness. Before you is the figure of a small child. And it kind of, it's like, look, it like puts its hand over its eyes and it looks at you and it goes, "Oh, a doggy." and it has a normal childlike voice. And I'm gonna pull your tokens here onto this other map real quick. Graham, Tinkerbell, and Saren, and Shadow, and not him because he's dead. Alright. So you see two small figures, right? And they come out to look at the dog. And
Okay.
did we lose somebody? Okay, we lost Shadow. They come out to look at the dog, and one of them looks like a you would swear that this person is like a spitting image of Shadow, just like small. It looks like they've been living on the streets for a long time. They look dirty and like an urchin from a street,
Yeah.
right? They look like a little urchin. Like they're out here scavenging for things. But the other one just doesn't look right. There's something wrong about it. And they both are very excited about the dog, and one of them is like, "Oh, look, a dog." It's pointing over there like, "Wow, I haven't seen one of those before." And the other one just like gives you that weird like creepy kid at the end of the hall standing there look, and it goes, "And look, fresh ones. Fresh parts."
Okay, I yell out to the kids, "Be careful, the dog bites."
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go to Grim on guard. In that part, the on guard is telepathic.
Okay. With that, oh, you guys can't see, or I can't see. Where are you?
Yeah, I can't either.
You can't? What the heck?
Well, that's alright. I'll just move my token. That
Oh, yeah,
seems
do
to
that.
work really well.
Dynamic. Oh, that's why. Dynamic lighting is not on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because for once it didn't work.
Daylight mode. Save settings. There we go. So sorry, I was in the wrong spot. Let me see here if I can fix that.
So these kids, they want to eat the dog. Is that what I'm getting?
Hold on. Let me fix this setup real quick. Sorry. All right, make sure you guys can move your tokens. Roll for initiative.
I'm gonna need to find my token. Where are we at on the map?
Right there, on the bottom left corner.
Alright, let me drag a new one.
That doesn't work for you either, huh? Okay.
There I am. Put me on the map.
Okay.
And everything appeared.
Cool.
At least we're getting used to how to make it work.
Yeah, it's just kind of dumb. Oh,
Uh-oh,
sorry.
That was
my bad.
I'll drag over again.
Yeah, I deleted the wrong one.
that's okay. I kind of figured that's what happened when it went away. I said, "Oh."
Okay, this one. There we go.
Perfect.
And can you roll for a shadow, please?
Hold on, I'm getting her dragged over too.
Okay, so we gotta delete the old one.
There she is.
There she is. Okay, we'll put her there. We'll do that. Sorry, give me another initiative roll and then I'll adjust it.
Okay. I'm selected. Nope, no, I'm not selected.
Hey, Sharon.
There we go.
Hold on.
There we go.
That is a 22. You know what? I'll put the 0.17 because I think they're...
I don't have control of Stinkerbell. So I can't roll initiative for him.
Okay. I don't know why you don't, but let's see if we
Probably because the same thing. I didn't have control over mine
I
and
actually
couldn't
don't
see.
even see
It's just a
Stinkerbell at
weird
the
thing.
moment.
Saren, save. Can you roll
Oh,
for
there's
initiative
Stinkerbell.
now?
Yes.
Okay. Let me roll some. Okay. Cool. I gotta roll a bunch of initiatives here. And one more. Cool. Let me change our music. All right, Tilsaria, you see these weird little kids. They look like street urchins, but there's something unnaturally wrong about the way they move, the way they act. Um, you One of them looks convincing enough. The other is just super weird. And now that you look at it, you can see that where their hands would be are not at all human hands. They have all these two at least have they have hands that are made of um, surgical, what you would think would be surgical equipment, like
Ah, Edward
syringes.
Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands, basically, yeah, but with like scalpels and scrapers and syringes and such. What are you doing?
What the hell? Um, yeah, I'm gonna. How far away are they? Because I don't see their tokens.
They are over here. They're quite a ways away. No.
Or east. Okay,
Yeah.
east. That's what I thought. Okay. Um, I'm going to notch an arrow, hold that action. Uh, based on them continuing to approach and go. Stop right there.
You hear greeted with a chorus of giggles and snickers. You can't tell us what to do. And one of them that was in an alley scales. Well, you wouldn't be able to see, but he scales the wall, and he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40 feet. He scales the wall, and he ends up right there watching you.
Okay.
Okay.
The ones that were the two initially, are either of them approaching or did they stop?
They're it's not their turn yet, so they
Oh,
haven't come
okay.
up, but yeah.
I will hold action then based on their reaction.
Okay.
I've noticed him, but I'm gonna hold on these two.
Okay. Saren, what is Stinkerbell doing? Give me
Going to give me the help action.
Okay, give me a D20. These kids are weird and creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's nervous, but he's gonna do what you tell him to do. Alright. This one over here is going to... How much? Okay. He lets out a strange, inhuman, childlike laugh, and he's going to use his cunning action to dash across. He closes this gap with unnatural speed, and it is going to. What size creature are you, Tilsaria?
Just medium. I'm just an elf.
You're a medium?
Or
Okay.
half elf. Yeah, medium. I forgot it's this way. No, she's a full elf. Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Hey,
4
I'm the
hours
half elf.
asleep. Yeah, well, and this was not one of the original 2.
Yes, he is. He is just like.
Okay. Okay, because
So this thing just moved triple its movement.
Yeah, no. But as soon as I can recognize and process the movement whenever that is in the turn, that's unnatural.
Okay, so
I'll loose.
You're gonna loose your arrow. Okay, I'm gonna ask a question really quick because I'm not entirely clear on how cunning action works. Can I use my cunning action to dash and then my regular movement as well?
Yes, you can move triple.
Wonderful. So, that being said, Tilsaria, loose your arrow, please.
Okay. Yep. This is gonna be an interesting fight. Okay.
So it's an 18. Your arrow pierces the cloak, the tatters of this creature's. It doesn't have armor. It's just like the bits of clothing that it wears, and it lands with a like if there was like flesh on maybe metal, like a weird meaty like a meaty sound followed by a little clink as the arrow head inside kind of breaks off. You do 10 points of damage, and it continues to run at you. And when it gets to you, it jumps. And you catch more of its you catch more of its visage, and okay, so it ends here. And I need a DC 13 strength or athletics check.
Well, things I have. I'll do the athletics.
Okay. It tries to latch onto you. It jumps through the air, laughing, cackling maniacally. Fresh parts! Fresh parts! And it tries to latch onto you, but it misses. Saren, you see this disgusting little weird kid try to latch on to Tilsaria. What do you do?
Yeah, a double Eldritch Blast on it. The first one will have the help action.
Okay. The first one hits with a resounding crack, and he is pushed back 10 feet. And he takes 11 points of damage. Bits of his clothes are blasted away with the force, and you see that this is not even a child. It is just a hodgepodge of what could only be child parts constructed Frankenkids. They're like Chucky come to life, made of flesh. Anything else?
No.
Okay, so
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
okay.
I'm moving back here.
All right. Let's see. That's does your familiar move with you on your turn?
He's on my shoulders.
Okay.
That's just kind of how I see it. If he stays on my shoulders, now if I have to have him get off and do his own movement, then I will.
No, I mean if he's
Otherwise,
sitting up
if
there,
he's giving me the So I figure if he's given the help action, then he's on my shoulder. Otherwise, he can't give me the help action.
Yeah.
That's just my thought. But go ahead.
Okay. No, that's fine. Okay. All right. Your Eldritch Blast pushes this creature back 10 feet, and it's like, oh, you don't play nice. And it looks like it's kind of like starting to fall apart just a little bit. Gura, you see these strange, disgusting-looking creatures are attacking your newfound adventuring party. What are you doing?
Gura sees that they tried to hurt his friends, and he goes into a rage.
All right.
And let's see. I'm going to move up to this. Oh god, that did the whole thing. And I'm going to do a reckless attack.
Okay.
Do I need to click on reckless attack?
I don't know. I've never played a barbarian.
No, as long as he has advantage clicked, he shouldn't have to.
Okay. So roll your attack with advantage. Uh, 16 just hits.
I think everybody else signed, but
16
Oh, I
hits.
got it.
I can't hear you. And you do.
And your initiative's way down the list.
All right, you do 7 points of slashing damage to this creature. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Actually, yeah, that's it.
That's it? Okay. This creature, it looks like it's barely holding on just a little bit. You hear in the distance laughing, like maniacal laughing and clattering as another creature uses its cunning action to dash, double its movement. So that's, oh my,
Triple.
Triple its movement. So it's 80 feet plus another 40. Oh wow. Okay, so here's what you see. You see a creature come from out of nowhere. It scampers up the building, across, down, and it rushes all the way to. It's
Where
like
did it pass?
it did pass by you, so you can make an opportunity attack.
All right, I'm going to do that. So just roll a regular attack.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
16 hits. Yeah, for 5. It
Alright,
brushes
so
off your attack.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
So,
What's your? Go ahead.
So the 16 didn't hit,
16
right?
hits. Yeah.
Okay, that I had the sentinel, so wherever I hit it, its movement becomes 0.
Okay.
Unless-
He didn't have his rage clicked. He has rage damage that's to be added with both of those hits.
Oh yeah, you don't. So we can. Yeah, we can add those. What does your rage add to your damage?
Let me look. Rage
I want to say
damage
plus 3, but I'm not sure.
+2.
+2. Okay. I
Oh,
will
+2.
fix their hit points. Okay. You stop this creature in its tracks. It can go no further, but it ended its movement within 5 feet of you, so it's going to try to latch onto you. You got its attention. Give me a strength saving throw, please.
Let's see. Strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
It should be with advantage. Oh, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say, yeah, you pretty much knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, it tries to latch onto you, and you just push it down to the ground. Okay, that's the end of his turn because he can't move anymore.
I missed this. Did he just use Sentinel?
He did use Sentinel.
Oh God, that's so awesome. I love you.
Tilsaria. Another creature
Uh-huh.
rushes at you, giggling and laughing and yelling, "I want to pet the doggy!" And it jumps at you in the air with unnatural speed. It's going to try to grab onto you. Give me a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. Not athletics again.
Oh, yeah, you
Okay,
can do athletics.
Okay. Yeah, I'm proficient in athletics.
Okay.
So. Oh.
Oh,
It don't matter.
it runs at you so fast that you like can't even get your hand up to block it. It latches onto you. Okay.
Oh shit!
And it's
Sorry,
going
there
to it's going to make 2 attacks against you with advantage since it's stuck to you.
Gotcha.
It's a 16
Does hit.
and oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. And a 22.
Oh.
You
Ouch.
take 22 points of slashing damage, and you are now bleeding for 2d4. You need to stop the bleeding somehow.
Okay, but I gotta wait till my turn.
Yes. Shadow. You see what you could have confused as your friends early in life, or other urchins like yourself, attacking
Shadow.
your friends.
It's
What
gonna
is
move
Shadow
right
do?
over here. Shadow is moving right over there, and is attacking with advantage with rapier and short sword. She's not gonna let her friend get hurt.
Okay.
And I'm putting sneak attack damage on for the rapier, and then take it off for the short sword.
Okay. Both of those hit. Oh, wow. Why don't you add that up for me? How much damage is that?
Let's see, 8, 17, 29, 38 total.
38 total. Okay. So this is what happens. You stab both your short sword and rapier into the figure, and it's like laughing and slashing at Tilsaria. You come up and just give it 2 pop pop, and it stops all movement, and like its lifeless corpse just drops to the floor. It falls off of Tilsaria.
Damn, that was nice.
Okay.
Shadow has a little fire in her eyes. She nods to Tilsaria, and she's done.
Okay. Another creature comes out from the darkness, laughing. "I want to see the dog!" And it runs up and it goes, "Oh, hey, a dog! Oh, hey, another kid!" And it sees Shadow, and it's like, it just walks up and this one has a syringe in its hand. "Do you want to play?" And it stabs it into Shadow's side. I need a Constitution saving throw, please. With
I
disadvantage.
look at
I
him and
didn't
I
see the
say,
attack roll.
I look at him and I
Okay.
say, you little bitch.
Oh, yeah. Bloop. Oh, it doesn't hit.
I was like, okay, it's a secret roll.
No.
Shadow.
It tries to stab you, but it misses. And as it misses, it like while it was stabbing, it was plunging the syringe, and the poison squirts out onto the floor. So Saria, it's your
What a
turn.
waste.
Okay. I am going to cast, and it's a bonus action, so I'll be doing that one first. But I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
Can you mute yourself, please, Shadow?
Oh, sorry. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry.
Okay. So I'm going to cast
Sorry about
Healing
that.
Spirit, and I'm going to put it in this 5-foot space.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna post the spell. Because we haven't really used it. I know it
We've
can
seen you
heal
use
me.
it once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can heal me, but I put it there because I think then it can also help Shadow if she needs it.
Yeah.
You'd have to step back a little bit into it, but yeah.
What is it, a 5-foot cube?
A 5-foot
Mhm.
cube.
Yeah, you would have to step into it and then out of it for her to take advantage of it because it's only 5 feet.
Okay. Well, then I am gonna step in.
Okay.
And heal myself because I've got to stop the bleeding.
Okay. You stop the bleeding.
Okay. Let's see. What's the?
Now it
what's the
stays there until
healing?
it's used 6 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
so,
up to a minute.
Yeah.
So you could
Healing
feasibly use it 6 times yourself if Shadow
Correct.
didn't need to.
Right. Yeah. But what's the? How much does it heal? That's the part.
It says 3 healing. 1d6.
Yeah, it did 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every time somebody
gotcha,
steps in,
thank
it would
you.
get 3.
Yep, I was so busy
Remember
reading
last
the
time
spell.
you rolled
Yep.
a 6.
That's right. I forgot that was part. Okay, so I'm gonna take my 3.
That stops the
And
bleeding.
yep, and step back out.
Okay.
And then I still have my action. Am I correct? Because that was a bonus action.
That is
Or did
correct.
my stepping take up? Okay.
No, that would just be your movement. You just lose 5 feet of
Okay.
movement.
Good deal. Then I am going to take my 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for that one first. Let's see. That's my first shot.
Oh,
There we go.
yes. It lands with... Which one are you taking? I'm sorry?
Oh, yeah, this one right
Okay.
here.
Cool. Okay. That one lands with a meaty thud in its chest.
Okay, and if it's still standing, the second shot will also go to it.
The second shot misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Saren, you this guy over here is eyeing you, and it's going to climb down and run over to you, and it's going to try to latch onto you. And I'm going to need...
I shake it off my leg.
Give me a DC 13 strength check, please.
You're kidding, right?
No. It successfully latches onto you. It perches up on your other shoulder. It's like you have a nice little helper and then a not so nice helper, and it's going to try to stab you with its syringe.
Okay.
14 to hit.
The first hits. Mm-hmm.
All right. You take
10. Oh.
No, not 10.
No, there's a con save.
Oh, yeah,
I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm.
28.
That one I'm a decent at.
Shit.
Okay. It stabs the needle into your neck, and you take 10 points of piercing damage. You feel a hot, disgusting feeling, but you shake it off. And
I would like to use a reaction when you're done.
okay. It tries to poison you, but you don't succumb to the effects of the poison. What's your reaction?
Let's get this out of the way. Here we go. Safe there. My eyes are going to flare up blue and Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and upcast it to second level. DC 14 dex save.
Okay, let's see. 1.
Dodged out of the way.
It moves onto the other side of your shoulder.
Let's see. Is that half damage or full damage though? I'm going to say it, or no damage.
No damage? Okay.
Yeah.
It
I
just
can't
got-
remember.
Let me look it up. I don't want to screw you out of any damage. As much. Okay, so it takes 2 points of fire damage.
It's half as much, so it's 7 points. 5 and 4.
Sorry.
Or 5 and 2. No problem.
4 fire and okay, 7 points of fire damage. Cool. Anything else?
Right.
Oh no, it's his turn.
Uh,
That's gonna
yeah.
be it.
Can't do anything.
What is? You know what? This is a stressful situation. Stinkerbell's never had another person on your shoulder. Give me that D20 roll, please.
It's like, who the hell are you?
He doesn't like it. All right.
He does not like it at all.
He does not like it at all. This one, next to Gura, it's barely holding on, and it's going to make 2 surgical claw attacks against you, Gura. Oh, you know what? Let me see. It's gonna be... Yeah. He can't move out of your combat zone, right? Because of Sentinel. If he tries to move out of your range with Sentinel, he's going to...
The first one I attack can still move.
Okay. He's going to move over here. He's going to flank you. He's going to make 2 surgical claw attacks. With advantage.
He already had advantage anyway because of his reckless attacks.
Oh yeah, hey, look at that. Cool beans. The one of them finds a gap in your armor, and you take 14 points of slashing damage. The other one kind of clinks off of you. Its blade doesn't find any purchase. You are now bleeding for 2d4. You need to stop the bleeding, or you will take that damage. Saren.
Take 7, right? Because I'm raging.
Oh yeah, you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Now, then I'm taking how much bleeding?
2d
None yet.
2d4 on this on your next turn if you don't stop the bleeding. Saren,
Okay.
you got a weird little guy on your shoulder.
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about it.
You can try to.
I'm going to spend one of my sorcery points. Since this thing is right on me, I'm going to chill touch.
Chill touch.
With
Okay.
each hand. And first one will have advantage, and the second one I'm going to use Tides of Chaos to give it advantage. That didn't help the first one. 1-1.
Okay.
Let me scream it.
The first one didn't hit. The second one did hit, but it doesn't really seem to affect it all that much.
Static damage. Yep. Okay.
You'd think maybe it only took about half of that damage. And anything else?
No.
It looks at you.
I will stay where I'm at.
And it goes. That one tickled. I don't like it when people tickle me. Gura, it's your turn.
I have a question about bleeding.
Yeah.
I know you use medicine, but is that a action or a bonus
So
action?
you would need to, like, if you have a healer's kit, you could apply like you could use your action to apply a bandage. You could take a healing potion. You have to heal yourself somehow to stop the bleeding. If not, you continue to take
Okay.
2d4 bleeding damage.
All right. I'm going to. Oh wait, I didn't attack these things twice when I attacked all these times. I forgot. I haven't been level 5 yet.
Oh, he did have second attack.
He did, but he forgot about it.
Mm.
Let's see. I'm going ahead and attacking the one above me
Okay,
with a reckless attack.
go for it. That hits. And how much do you
You
add
still
for...
don't have your rage.
How much do you add for your rage?
2.
2? 13 points, okay.
So that's 13 plus 11. That's 24. Do I do it separate for each one to see if it hits?
Yes.
Yeah. So you gotta roll, yeah, okay. So, okay. So that, both
He
of them are
might
gonna
need
hit.
rage added to his sheet if it's not on.
He has it on there. He should have it on there. But I'll double check later.
I have
Okay.
to redo everything in this game, I think.
Okay.
13. That's 24.
Well, you bring your great axe down, and then the second time it just cuts its form in half, and it falls down, and it says, "Play nice," and it dies.
Be nice.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Mm, no.
All right.
Wait. Actually, let's see. I'm gonna move to right here,
Okay.
and then stop turn.
All right. You take 5 points of bleeding damage.
All right.
All right. He's dead. He's dead. Shadow, it's your turn.
Shadow is going to spin around and get over here and attack that one with advantage.
Okay, so you're trying to go through them, or you're gonna go around them, or?
No, she's going around.
Okay, all right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just moving right,
Okay,
dancing right in their reach.
got it. Go for it.
Okay. Rapier. And short sword.
You bring your rapier in and you stab it in the back, and then you quickly stab your short sword through its neck, and it crumbles to the ground. Anything else?
Let's see. No, she can't do anything like that. So, let's see. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She'll move one more spot right there.
Okay.
And that will be her turn.
All right.
And I'm sure Shadow has a bunch of things she could have said, but I'm not going to.
Okay. It's this one's turn, and I want to say he already used his syringe because that was the first thing he did. So he's going to keep taking. And you know what? You killed one of his friends. He's gonna slash at Shadow.
Okay.
And a crit.
Ooh, nat 20. Mm-hmm.
And he
Ouch.
misses with the second one, but he crits you with the first one.
She's going to second chance on that crit. Please re-roll.
Hold on. Is that a feat?
That's her. Yes, that's her halfling feat. Second chance.
When a
Usable once per
creature-
battle.
Okay, hold on. Let me read it. When a creature you can see hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction to force the creature to re-roll. Once you use this ability, you can be... Okay. So instead of 23 points, you take 15 points of slashing damage. He brings the... It's like, I thought I hit you! And he slashes across your chest with its surgical claw. You take 15 points of slashing and you're bleeding for 2d4. And it is going to use its cunning action to disengage. You guys play mean! And it's gonna run away. How about you? Can I pet your doggy? Tilsaria. It's your
That
turn.
stopped everything I
Does
was going to
Sentinel
do.
still attack, even though they disengaged?
I don't think so, no.
No, I don't think it.
Because it's a
Yeah.
disengage,
Wait,
it's
what?
not movement.
Oh yeah. Wait, who? What did y'all just kill? Or
This
where did
one-
this one come?
This one's dead. The one that was right there. This one,
Uh-huh.
the one that was here, it disengaged. It used its bonus action to disengage. And it walked over to Tilsaria.
Okay.
Let's check
If
Sentinel
that's
again.
true- If that's true, then I'm an ancestral protector. Was the one that was the initial one I attacked. So when it attacks with a disadvantage, and whatever it's attacking has resistance to the damage. If that's the initial creature I attack.
No, that one was already there on Shadow. That one wasn't the initial one. Shadow killed the one that was
Okay, then
that
yeah.
came over, and it's fine.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter. It's only the initial one.
When a creature within 5 feet of you. Alright. You know what? Give me an opportunity attack roll because you have Sentinel, and Sentinel gives you the ability, even if they disengage, to creatures provoke
That's why
opportunity attacks from you, even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. So go ahead and give me your attack. You miss.
It's
It
such a
runs
nasty
away.
feat. It's such a nasty feat.
It just ducks its little head down, and you swing wide. Tilsaria, this creature is face to face with you.
Yep.
It wants to pet your
Um,
doggy.
Okay. I'm as my bonus action. I'm gonna take a quick look. Who looks worse off, Gura or Shadow? I know they're both bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Gurad, you don't notice any damage to him.
Shadow's not bloody.
Okay.
She's got a slash, but she's not bloodied.
Okay. Well, I see Gura bleeding, so I'm gonna move my little thing because that's a bonus action I can take.
Okay.
I'm gonna move it into Guru's space
Okay.
so that Guru can stop bleeding and get the 3 little baby points.
Okay. So you take 3 points of healing, and you are no longer bleeding, Gura. What will be your action?
Okay, my action will be to hit that one with my longsword. Since
Okay.
he's obviously not in longbow territory.
You
Oh!
miss. He moves out of the way deftly and goes,
Yeah, I was too focused on the healing.
All right.
Damn.
Movement? No?
Negative Ghost Rider. I don't want to provoke an attack.
All right. This creature on your shoulder is going to make 2 more slashing attacks against you, Saren. And it has advantage. That's a 21
Mm-hmm.
for 12 and a crit for 18.
Mm-hmm.
And you are bleeding for
Okay.
2d4.
18. 7. It's 12. It's 30.
Oh, I didn't see that one over
Aaron drops.
Saren
Yep, I had a
drops,
feeling.
and this
Mm-hmm.
little urchin-like construct starts to giggle and clank its little hands together, and it goes, "Yay! Fresh parts! Yay!" Now, since you are unconscious, does your familiar stay?
Yeah, and my familiar gets to act. He's going to guiding bolt
Your familiar gets to act?
on his own without me being said.
Oh. Okay.
He's going to do his one casting of it.
He's got one. He's gonna use it. Oh shit.
Oh, it misses.
Mm-hmm.
Saren, I need a death saving throw, please.
Okie dokie.
You do it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's a success, right?
That is a success.
Okay. Just making sure. Been a while.
So nobody healed you, right?
No.
All right. You take 2d4 bleeding damage, so that is going to be a failure. So you have 1 and 1.
Okay.
All right. Gura, it's your turn.
I'm going
Hold on. When you take damage when you're dying, is that a fail or 2 fails?
No
I
clue.
honestly don't know. Yeah, I've
Alright.
never encountered that situation.
You know what? I'm just going to say
personally.
1 and 1 because I'm not going to stop combat to look that up. All right. Gura, Saren crumbles to the ground. What are you doing?
Okay.
Oh,
Drew
sorry.
had gotten 3 hit points back if he didn't
Yeah.
already add it to his character.
Hi, Tosaria.
I did.
That was random. Sorry.
okay.
We're gonna move. Oh, I'm gonna move here and attack this one.
All right.
Like, cause that's the only healer I know of.
Got it.
Let's see. I'm gonna do a reckless attack.
Okay. Even though you swing recklessly, you miss the first one, but you do hit the second one. And it takes 10 points of slashing damage. Alright.
12.
What? Yeah, 12.
Oh, 12, excuse me. Alright. Anything else?
What is it doing?
What do you mean? It's sitting here.
Is it attached to her, or is it? What is it?
Oh, no, it's just sitting there looking at her.
Okay.
Alright.
I in turn.
Shadow. It's your turn.
Gonna run right over there. Right here. And short sword. 23 and 20.
16 plus 5 is
21.
Alright. Got it. Is that going to be it for her?
Yes.
Alright. It's going to slash right back at her. Eight.
She's going to use her dodge to half the damage.
Okay, so you take 4 points of slashing damage.
So I guess it doesn't matter since he attacked it, right?
Yeah,
It would have disadvantage to attack.
Because
You
of
said he's
Sentinel?
ancestral? No, ancestral. He's an ancestral barbarian?
Yeah, but this isn't the original target.
Yeah. Yes,
But,
you targeted that, and she targeted me,
no,
which would give...
I thought it was only the first time I target.
No. Anytime you attack while you're raging.
It says while you're raging, the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn becomes... Oh, okay.
On your turn.
On your turn.
Every turn.
Yeah, it hinders it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it
But
makes...
also-
What?
So it would have missed. It would have it at disadvantage, and it gives her resistance.
And it provokes attack from me because I'm a sentinel.
Oh.
When a creature within 5 of you makes attack against a target other than you,
Okay, alright.
Mhm.
you can use your rest to make a
well,
melee attack against
okay.
that creature.
Cool beans. So it makes both of its attacks with disadvantage. They both miss. And it provokes an attack from you. So go ahead and roll your attack. You miss.
Okay.
Alright.
I know because Silver has the Ancestral Guardian.
Cool. Tilsaria, it's your turn.
Okay. There's a lot I need to do in this. Is Shadow bleeding?
No, she's avoiding damage
Yeah.
Okay.
thanks to the Ancestral Guardians.
Okay, I'm going to move the thing 5 feet into Gura's territory again, so he gets another 3.
Okay.
As that's my bonus action.
Okay.
I am going to provoke an attack of opportunity, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Thank God you didn't move any further away.
Okay.
This one's still alive, isn't it?
It sure is.
Son of a bitch.
Alright,
I'm still gonna cast Cure Wounds on Saren.
Okay, cool. This one's gonna roll its attack.
Yep,
it
please
has-
do.
It has disadvantage because of the Sentinel. Doesn't matter. It hits you for 5, and you are now bleeding.
Okay, that's
Um,
fine.
And Gura, you get to attack. That's your reaction, right? To the Sentinel is your
Well,
reaction.
It's only 2 points of damage because it's resistance.
Yeah, and I don't get to do it again. I think a reaction's only once per turn.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so you take 2 points of slash. It like nicks the back of your leg as you walk away, but that wound is super deep. Like it's just sharp, and as you walk, it just opens up, and you're bleeding. So you're gonna cast Cure Wounds on Saren. Okay. Go ahead and give me your spell.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Most importantly, just stop the damn bleeding.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
stop the bleeding.
Curious question.
Yes.
Curious question, sir. How much bleeding damage did I take? And is that what's healed up and then whatever's left over goes to me? Or how do you do that? Because
So-
I'm fine either way.
I didn't roll the bleeding damage. I gave you the death saving throw because there's nobody there to save it. I can roll it for you. It's
You.
2d4.
I'm fine either way. I mean, being healed, I don't have to make a save anymore, even if I'm 7 points, so it healed 5. But
So you're
I'm
still
at
unconscious?
negative
Is that what you're
2, but
saying?
not bleeding. Yeah, I'm unconscious, but I'm not dying, right?
Right.
Since I got a healing. So I don't have to make a saving throws or anything, but
But
I'm
you're
at
not
negative 2.
conscious. Yeah, I get that.
I'm perfect
Okay,
with the RP. Negative 2.
cool. This creature sees what you do, and it shrieks in anger. Those are my parts! The master will be mad if I don't bring parts! And it's going to make 2 slashing attacks against Saren.
Oh, it's going back after Saren.
Oh,
Son
yeah.
of a bitch.
So Saren is unconscious again, because those hit. because he can't. He's
Okay.
all right. It's
He's
Stinkerbell's
going to
turn.
jump on Tilsaria's shoulder and give her the help action.
Okay. I need a death saving throw. And since
You
that's
do.
2 attacks, that's 2 failed rolls.
Saren has died.
Saren has died. This creature has ripped you apart. It laughs gleefully, clanks its hands together. And as Saren draws his last breath, you hear the echo of a howl and another. A fiery pillar of brimstone and smoke rises up, and 2 hellhounds rip and chew at his form and drag his corpse to hell.
Oh, damn! No shot at resurrection for you.
Stinkerbell disappears.
Disappears.
Gura, you watch Saren's corpse be pulled into some unknown realm.
All
What
right.
do you do?
I'm going to move and provoke attack opportunity.
Okay. Has disadvantage because of your...
No.
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 You take 15... Oh, well, what's your AC?
17.
You take 15 points of slashing damage as you walk
After
away.
that, raging.
Yeah, you're raging. So you
Is
take...
it rounded down or up?
Rounded down, yeah.
Okay.
So you'll
All
take
right.
7. Take 7 points of slashing damage, and you open up wounds to walk over. What are you doing?
I'm gonna, after seeing one of my party members die, I do another reckless attack.
All right. That hits, and that also hits. Roll damage.
It's
18,
22.
22. The creature before you crumples and cries out weakly, "No! These are my parts! No!" Anything else? My parts, where did they go?
Where was 5, 10, 15. Wait. Oh, I think I used all my movement.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna end turn.
All right. Shadow's turn.
Shadow. Not noticing yet what happened to Saren. It's gonna move right here. Grim's right there, whether Grim's doing anything or not.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps.
Yeah.
Does it?
Advantage. Yeah.
Sneak attack. Rapier. Sneak attack, or regular attack, short sword.
Okay.
14, I don't think it's enough to hit.
The first one is enough to cut this one down, and it crumples to the floor dead.
Shadow looks over there. Doesn't see a Saren.
Okay.
She's in shock. She's not doing anything.
All right.
Is he still up?
He is, just barely.
Okay, I was gonna say because I almost thought that he was done. I scream in rage, and will take my 2 attacks with my longsword. There's number 1. Does that hit a 15?
you cut this creature down.
Okay. Then I scream, "No!"
All right. Your piercing scream resounds through the streets of Drakkenheim. Saren's body is gone. What's left is just a bit of ash and char on the street. Shadow, unaware of Saren's fate, Gura stands over the broken, battered bits of these foes. And with a party death, I say we'll end a little early for tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you
Wow.
guys for playing. This has
Thank you.
been an
It was awesome.
Your wife is gonna freak out when she finds out.
A little bit.
I'm
This
used
has
to
been
I
character
wasn't
death,
exactly
but
planning
wow.
it to go this way, but it's good.
It's a roller
Now I
coaster
gotta
of a
see what
ride for this one.
It
Oh,
has
yeah.
been, but so good, so
That's
good.
two
Thank you
deaths.
so much.
2 deaths in one session.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
you're right. In a manner of speaking. All right,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Bruised, and we'll see y'all. And yeah, I can't wait to see.
I'll let you
What
know what I
comes
come up
after
with for a
Saren?
next character.
Sounds good. I look forward
Alright,
to
Right.
seeing it.
Everybody have a good one.
All right.
Sweet.
Thanks, guys.
You all too. Thanks, Twitch.
Bye, Twitch. We'll see you next time.